Now, normally what I would do is just fill in the rest. Oh, crud. Normally what I would do is not fall off the roof, but we're not doing so hot. So yeah, one of the other players has come along and sort of expanded on this and is building their house over here now. Looks like they're actually working in my mine as well, which is kind of what I had in mind since I'm building it so big and ridiculous. I'm gonna head down there now myself and do a little bit of work. Let's see, I'm not sure exactly where he is. I can see his name over there. So, looks like he's kind of gone in and been working on this, yeah. Yep, that's what he's doing. Continuing the mine that way. I'm gonna go ahead and continue down this way. Continue to build it deeper. What'd I get? Another tripwire hook. That makes 4 I've caught so far. I don't need so many tripwires. Okay, I just got electrocuted. Uh-oh. Bunch of people have come by now and see this going on. Here beyond midnight. Come here, boy. There you are. Good horse. Alright, so at this point I am going to begin leveling this top of this hillside off. And I'm going to build a restaurant of some sort. Basically just a food storage house with a dining room. It's not going to be anything especially large, but I need the wood for these trees too, so clear all of this and this little area and make a structure that will look good and have plenty of chests for food storage. Derby Huthbert's Diner, open 24/7. I did go and get some flowers, and I also grabbed some others to plant, just to scatter around, give a little more color to this, you know, gray area. There it is. That's bedrock. We're at the bottom of the mine. Also, damn. Just damn. It really stands out when you have all the torches and stuff on the way. Oof. That right there is the result of a lot of digging. And man, I'm glad it's done. But it does, whenever you look at it all, there are actually quite a bit of resources still here to be had. So long as people like my neighbor come down and dig out and are careful, because there is pockets of water and pockets of lava along the way. There is stuff to be had. You just have to go in and mine for it properly. Man, that's a long way down. I can't really see the bottom from here. Too much other stuff, but it'd be really easy to step off that. So that enormous mine is done and ready for other people to use. There isn't a lot more, but that's part of the reason I'm keeping all of this open. I'm going to take one of these diamonds now. And I kind of consider all this to be communal in nature, you know. So, yeah. I'm not making any of these chests private. Somebody else wants to come in and extend out chunks of the mine, they can. If somebody wants to come in and use stuff, as long as they don't completely wipe out my resources, I don't mind. Let's see. Yay! Instant cooked pork chops with my sword. Woo. I have to figure out where I put this. There we go. I love my new sword. My new sword is awesome. You know, whoops. This is not what I expected to be doing this morning. I was just gonna get on, kind of idle for a little bit, maybe do a little fishing, but somebody had started a turn on their... I was expecting to do that. I wasn't expecting all of this. Somebody else was already doing this, and somebody had a path down on the other end. So I figured might as well work with it. See about pathing this out properly. You're not gonna like this, spider. Yeah, Bane of Arthropods 4 and Fire Aspect 2. That was just sad. Spider should not have come this direction. How the hell is it that Becky is sneezing on my show now? So yeah, my neighbor's actually doing some of this road work, so I'm just helping out a little bit. A few of the extra resources, mostly concerned with getting this one path well lit, torched, since it's ours. You know, it leads to us. I decided on Rising Wood Lane. Let's see. I don't know what this one is. There's a Biddy Creek Avenue, but I think that's this down here. And there's no indication on this road. I guess I'll just keep following it until I find a name. You know, it occurs to me, I don't think anybody named this road. So I don't guess there's much harm in me naming it. So yes, I named a couple of roads, used my usual signage. Rising Wood Lane that way, because this one was already named Birch Lane. So I just made that end Rising Wood, this one Birch. And then Rod Wimpy Road I named too, just because I needed a name. And then further up ahead I named our road that runs by the mine and everything, Puff Lattice Way. Oh, spider, spider. You don't want none of this. Bye. Well, that's probably going to be a Ferris wheel there. That's part of the old-fashioned boardwalk build or something like that. I'm guessing this will probably be like a lighthouse or something like that. Would be my speculation anyway. That was my neighbor who's getting a little bit eager about doing the roadways. Here you can see my work. Did get a melon farm planted. Obviously the Rockfall complex. And my house is down. Oh, wow. He went around planting a bunch of other trees, trying to be friendly about it, and then he kind of blocked my path. But yeah, that's my house under the tree there. Derby Herthberts. Oh, he picked up some gold horse armor somewhere along the way. What's all this then? Very secret mayor office. Mr. Chris Madd's mayor's office. Here's my taxes in 7 Delta Force. Look at the turbo buddy up there. And there's a pretty good chunk of ocean out there. Who knows what that is? That looks like the tree farm there. There's our wheat farm. So yeah, there's the Rockfall site, my house, neighbor's house. Actually, my house, neighbor's house, and now the flying house above the river. They put a suit of armor. Well, there's just a bunch of packs of stuff now. Bottle of liquid crack. Ounce of pot. And of course it's covered in snow in here. Birch Lane. Right ahead. That would be Rising Wood Lane. Birch Lane is to the left. Even though it's, I think, supposed to be Bendy Creek Avenue, they spelled it A and V, which would be Anavu, I guess. Not seeing as many changes now. Granted, it hasn't been that long since I went to bed, and like 7 hours of that was showing trailer. What is that? For crying out loud. Okay, a pyramid has appeared now. And some weird things down there. Oh, they did finally level that off. That's good. I'm gonna go see that pyramid. Out in this field. One of the few planes that we've got. It actually looks bigger from a distance. Alright, so I'm making what may be the last visit to this world. I found a stray horse over here. one that hasn't been broken yet. So I'm gonna go and get me my second horse. There you go. Hey, second hit did it. Let's go home, new horse. This is possibly my last like on-show visit, I guess I should say. Unless I start seeing a whole lot of like new things to tour, because I need to turn my attention back to Northridge. And most of the work here is going to be maintenance or helping other people out at this point. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with wraps, but I've now got a bunch of stuff that this other guy like vomited at me, I think. Didn't even see who it was before things went to pot. Mid-recording. I can jump off this look. Oh. Yay! There was a cake up there, and a chicken that ate it. Oh, good heavens. So now there's ice in here. Icy wiener. Except it's like crooked. Becky appreciation chest from Muzza. Lucky Simon's tax payment. Fish sticks. More taxes have been just dumped in here. And yeah, there's snow everywhere. It's getting to be a bigger and bigger mess here and there. Yeah, more than anything, I would say at this point it's worth it for me to just come in and hang out from time to time and maybe help somebody else out or whatever, but I don't necessarily see a lot of point in recording when I'm on this server. And honestly, I don't want to spend too much time on this server anyway, because I have a lot to do. This has been cleared. A lot to do in Northridge.